But once again, we're going to load up here in the land of
Whoa,
Dawn.
my cat. My lord, what are you doing?
It's 1-0
Cat kind of
right
went
now
that
in
shit
favor
crazy
of
there.
AP
You
Bren.
guys didn't see, but I saw.
Blacklist even the odds right now in this best of 5 here.
5 seconds till the end.
And they even
Facing off
the
against
odds.
AP
Find out
Bren.
next
Given what
time.
happened in
Dragon Ball
game
Z
one,
Kai.
They have to get the momentum started. They can start it here with the lineup that they have. They have drafted. This is Edward once again on this Edith.
Okay, in terms of
that he's
comps,
made work with
I think
before
Bren has the advantage.
very well. As we take a look at the rotations
But not by
here
a
for both
huge
teams.
amount. Mostly just the
Getting us
land win.
situated
Land win's
into the
scary,
early
man.
game here, Wolf.
Land wins are always scary, though.
Be looking for the snowballs, while Fredrin needs to just farm all the time. Just make sure that no matter what
Land wins
happens,
are scary,
your
man.
enemy Martis will not have the snowball potential against you. So that means Ogwin, though, with the reset, it's gonna be pretty good. Every second counts at this point.
Yeah, he's going to go ahead and get that and real quick, too, since we got poking happening here. Emblems, how's it looking, Leo?
So far, the fact that Black
Bit of aggression.
so much
They get the mid crab, mid litho for Bren. Bren was been inmate here, but Kyle is going to save his rectory. He actually didn't have it, but he won't wait for it. Bren had to back off so he didn't die to Ogwin.
Just self-correcting in game number 2, because game number 1, we saw that the 1-1 with the high-end drive was actually pretty deadly in the laning stage, and now he goes for his
Sensui with quite the EXP lead
Master Assassin.
That's right.
over Kyle. He did
Yeah.
steal that camp. He's going bot to take that one as well. Ogwin's trying to pull it so Kyle can get it and come down.
Means that trading blows.
He's gonna try and reset it. Kyle's doing his best to come down, but he's not gonna try and take it.
Once again,
Sensui will come down and snag it. Sensui might be 5 for turtle. If he clears this and the small gold camp, okay, he won't clear the gold camp
play
too.
around speed and move.
Marco loses only one a little bit to Oheb.
Looking to duel already.
No inspire.
Down to a fifth of his health. Oheb
Interesting.
approaching
Marco
half, sending
probably gonna
home.
reset here.
Super
Interesting.
Marco in mid though. A little scuffle as we set up
A little
for the first
cursed
turtle
scuffle.
spawned. AP Bren first of the scene.
Yeah, Sensui's level 5.
Towards their side.
Low advantage for Seb.
Ready to go. Flap
Oh,
TZ
a little
level
too
4.
aggressive though.
Got a few combos
Flap doing a bit of
in.
damage, Sensui.
Set up that champ stance. In comes Agent Zero.
Kyle
from the
quite low.
flank. Letting that turtle reset.
Ogwin going a little deep.
Ogwin,
I don't like what he's doing here. Bonk goes off. Kyle does get the turtle with the bonk retreat combo.
Big objective.
Very important for KTZ to secure that, and they managed to get it.
Sensui could not get it off. Blacklist still with a bit of a goal lead still.
Actually,
I mean,
think about
not
it.
still. They just
And now KTZ
actually, yeah, still.
making sure that he
Goal lead
gets
despite
out of the farm
losing the
stages.
turtle.
That means that the Martis will be held off for a little bit. At
They
this
try
point,
'cause he
between
is
the two
dead.
junglers, EXP matters more than the gold, and you can see that AP Bren as well as Blacklist International, they will put a lot of effort into that.
And the other question for me here is really, you know, what ultimate do you want to utilize?
Ogwin did a bit of damage, right?
You have a couple options here, right? Of course, you can actually take that final slash of.
Yeah, that's actually kind of nice into Matola, I guess. Matola's playing squishy, so all that's for the aggression.
What we're going to expect, right? You want to extend some of those fights here. But we have seen that happen as well. Valentina players taking final slash and actually using it for the setup, or even the disengage, the peel factor. Yeah. But right now, that all plays a part here. They're going to
Oh, Yue getting pulled a little bit. Kyle TZ with the CC on Yue. Yue might be forced to flicker here. It is forced to flicker. Interesting dash from Yue. He could have dashed out, but kind of dashed forward like a dummy.
Might even get more.
A bit of a silly guy.
Here up top.
There's a knock-up. The taunt Sensui using the
Ogwin
iframes.
does not hit the final
Just
slash.
missing that final slash by a
Kyle, though,
meter, an
trying to
inch.
CC Oheb, but Sensui with good peel. Kind of pulls him away.
Very nice dodge coming out from Blacklist International. And they're having fun.
Board's using retreat in first buff.
Oheb is
Kind
total
of.
gold above Super Marco.
Flap does steal the camp away.
Especially after forcing Super Marco to recall out. And I think there's another tussle at the top.
Bren
lane.
kinda getting
And
the
Oheb
lead
still
back.
manages to get out. Will eventually collect some of the farm.
This is looking iffy, though.
Yeah.
Oheb.
Oh, Marco does not get the ult on Oheb. The final slash and the collapse from Kyle. Oheb will fall. Another arm goes off on the Kyle and Few.
Oh, here comes the hitman.
Trying to run though. Branje and Yue, can they stop from getting any gold? Yep.
So they're able to get away. But they get that kill. Now the turtle going to be the
They do
focus
kill
for
Oheb.
AP Bren.
No Netherrealm though for Bren.
International, though,
Meanwhile,
gonna
UA
try
does
to
have
keep things
a
together.
copied version.
UA still holding on to this nether round.
Flap getting a lot of bot tower gold though. It's honestly fine if Bren gives this. Because look at Flap getting a lot of tower gold bot. He's just gonna opt the split push, which is fine. Edward really deep. Probably gonna bust out the Primal Rage for a turnaround play. Primal Wrath, yep. Ogwin is gonna fall. Surprised he didn't flicker on few there. It would have been a flicker trade though.
International pushing back Super Marco behind his tier 1.
Kautizi securing the turtle once again, despite being a level behind Setsui. And now top lane, look at the collapse from Blacklist International. They're trying to deny minions away from Super Marco, while also pushing top lane to at least equalize the farm from between Oheb as well as Super Marco. Super Marco now leads the charge just because of one kill up top. And what happened was the timing of AP Bren when they went in for the kill onto Oheb, they actually denied one cart, one catapult.
One catapult, one cart. Bro, what are you calling that thing? It's a cannon minion.
Yeah, not only that,
Catapult, cart. He's calling it anything but what it really is.
FlapTeasy, you saw him do work. Oh, UA should be fine. Still has another
UA
round.
is fine.
Again, FlapTeasy is going to be a threat here, right? Already has his first
cart,
item locked in.
cannon minion, cart,
on the next one, and that's where it gets a little
catapult.
Scary because Blacklist
It's a cannon minion, my guy.
Kind of counterplay they have to is dealing with that
Cart.
front burst, right? And that's why you have the nether round.
Cart is crazy.
Guiding win on out, but still, if things
Bro
can
said
get layered
cart.
properly here from
Yeah, look at it,
Blacklist
get that
International,
cart,
the fighting
baby.
potential is still relatively good, despite
Cart.
the 1K lead that AP Bren has right now. And that's why you see them really
Bro,
putting
where they
pressure
said
here in the
carts.
jungle.
Get out of here.
Committing the retribution
Setsui.
there, the fight breaks out. He does
Oh,
have
final
it.
slash goes off.
Places himself right behind the Praetor's Wrath.
Pulls looking back, Netherrealm pops. Setsui, quite low, Netherrealm goes off for him as well. Edward with the flicker knocked up on a Kyle. Ogwin not going to do much though. Oh, with the Blazing Duet. Quite low though. Wow, 3 of them. Blacklist are 1 HP. They're all going to live. Wow, Black extremely low. Trying to defend this, not sure if he can. Doesn't seem like it. Edward pops the Primal Wrath. Wait, Flap with an interesting flop. You got slow.
It's a double kill for Edward. Blacks International, the clapback.
Bro,
Make it AP Bren
Flap?
pay.
You good, bro?
Edward coming out swinging 3
Flap, are
kills
you
now
gooch?
on the board.
Because that was not
for
very
him.
gooch.
Can they go ahead
That
and
was such a
also
questionable
secure
move
this
from
objective?
Flap, man.
Whittling the gold lead down now. Renegade also picking up the
I
flask
don't
of
know,
the
that was from
Oasis.
Flap.
Should be able to help them throughout these skirmishes.
That flicker was out of this
Wonderful play
world.
coming up from Blacklist. I thought that it was crazy that they stayed, especially because Flap had flicker.
Oh, here we go. This is about to break out. Check out Super Marco coming in from the east. Edward, the eyes on him. The shutdown from Ogwin.
Oh my. Edward falls. Turtle goes
taken down 100%
to Setsui. Not Setsui. What am I saying? Kyle. Oh, it does get bot tower though. Bit of a trade. Well, a losing trade for Black, obviously.
What a journey.
Kyle looks like 90% Blacklist fans, yeah. A little bit.
Edward fell there. AP Bren also getting the 3rd turtle
A little.
of the
Just
game.
a little bit of
Will
a
also be
tad.
working on this turret. They're getting the objectives. They're getting the space here, Wolf.
A massive play coming out from AP Bren meant that they got the turtle, they got the kill, they even get the turret in the top lane, and then a purple buff. So they got a lot out of that. Maybe the only loss is Oheb was able to farm into the bottom lane for quite a bit. That's a full lane and then a full turret. But overall, AP Bren gets so much out of that mini play that they did.
I like the fact that you mentioned Oheb as well, right? That's kind of what he has to do at this point. Yeah, it's not a big gold disparity or anything like that against AP Bren, but we've seen this before. Putting things into place for later on.
Only 2K gold lead for Bren, not a huge amount, but still a sizable lead.
You have that split push potential, right? We've seen this many times now. So if it's, you know, taking these baby steps, getting this tier 1 turret down, working to put pressure on the other side of the map, forcing AP Bren to respond, that could work. But
bit of skirmish going off here. NJ getting final slash into the enemy team. He gets out with circling eagle.
Using it to disengage.
It is going to be fine.
Forcing the issue, pushing in to Blacks International's jungle. And what's interesting, between all of the factors you guys mentioned of how Blacklist might be able to clap back, again, very strong split push potential when it does come down to that. Again, you're seeing Oheb now sent to the top lane. Something tells me whoever trades better, or whoever forces a fight that makes the other miss out on those big swings will eventually win, because this is still a close game, 3-3, 3K about, AP Bren ahead. Renegade is still able to check.
And I completely agree with you on that. Because that also means that they will take more space. For example, AP Bren have been constantly pushing the envelope onto the purple buff.
Oh, Edward a bit too deep. Final slash goes off. Edward getting quite low. Flickers out. Netherlands goes off as well. Edward probably has power off as well. No 1 HP. Gets over the wall again. Power off. He's going to be known, but we seem like it. Marco gets the crumple 10. 4 Dana Blacklist. Only Kyle falls.
It's a bloodbath.
Wow.
In that corridor
Wowskis.
in Blacklist jungle.
AP Bren again decisively getting 4
completely
members of
slapped
Blacklist
back around.
International. It didn't look like it would be a huge goal.
Oh, still has the blazing to do it. I don't know how he does.
But man, that fight just showed it. Woo. And Ogwin, if you
Takes some
just
big
keeping
damage.
Oheb at bay here. Lord now up though. Super Marco going to go ahead and work on it.
But did say that AP Bren might be scared of getting the 1-1 because there's the Famis and there's the Valentino already. But now they have proven that they have a play around it. Just wait for the Netherrealm to be up, and then when a Blacklist International copies the Netherrealm, what they do was to actually blow onto those
Flat
shields.
force to flicker
just
out.
flickers in with Ogwen. They know that
Flickers
the combination
in.
is enough to
He
lock down the
flickered
members of
out.
Blacklist International, allowing Super Marco to get the passive. And getting 3 marks means that you will get the ultimate. It's like AP Bren were preparing for Super Marco to take off, and that was a beautiful play on their side.
Yeah, it's kind of scary when you think about it, because even when things try to fall in place for Blacklist International, when you see those team fights happening, AP Bren just pulls on through with the damage department. Now Lord going to be here in the mid lane. They're knocking on the doors, big item pickups as well.
Lord here,
Bren,
not until middle Lord, so it won't charge. Can they get any high ground with that though? Might be possible since Sui gets final slash into the enemy team. It's going to get out the Marco, taking quite a bit of tower damage. 1 HP. It doesn't seem like AP Bren will get any high grounds. Does not seem like it.
AP Bren taking this slow. They understand that Blacklist still have some firepower.
The seal goes off. Top lane is up.
Still working on
Marco hitting the tower.
Renegade could be in trouble.
Oh, Renegade is fall. Crossbow Tang is proc with Sensui. When the ult will not go off though.
It's gonna be an impressive defense coming out from Blacklist International. Not gonna be enough for them to
No
get
high
out of their
grounds
base,
for
though.
Bren.
Which then again, gonna be difficult for them to find an opening when it comes to the farm. And I wonder if AP Bren, they can fish out. Oh my goodness!
Oh, flicker final slash removal goes off. Edward falls. Another go off on both sides. You at 1 HP. Can he get out? He does get out. Seems like the mid and top high ground are going to go down with that. Phenomenal from Bren to get 2 high grounds with that first Lord. No GG though.
And they find themselves once again 10, nearly 11,000 ahead here, Wolf.
My goodness, I was just about to say that the thing with AP Bren is they have the Arlot, and what's special about the Arlot when you're ahead is that you can fish out people from the base with the flicker play. It is exactly what happened. Because of that final slash, they weren't able to get like snowball of kills, a streak of kills, but they were able to push the turret anyways. At 12 minutes, that's gonna be massive. They get 2, and they open up the map. Now AP Bren can just take over the jungle and again defeat Blacklist International when it comes to the economy.
Ooh, scalpel position. Again, you can expect
Oh,
those
no.
small
Open,
plays
conceal.
to snowball into an eventual collapse.
Does not go on anything though. His team kind of backs off. I would have laughed so hard if he went in, and his team is just nowhere nearby.
Let's just back off from here, right?
10K goalie for Bren. They've thrown these though, so it's always funny to mention. They've thrown those.
Defend the best they can. You're looking at the real-time win rate. It's pretty low for Blacklist right now, 35% against AP Bren at 65. And that's the thing, if you try to extend the game a little bit further, that's Ogwin's job, right? Go in, fish them out of the base. But right now,
They have thrown those
despite
before.
everything, Blacklist still wants to be on this side of the fight. The Lord Dance going to be started up, but AP Bren, they're going to go ahead and just take control right now. Does Blacklist International have an answer for this, or should they get back to base and deal with the push in? Lord half health.
This ain't smelling like a dance. It looks like they want to blitz it.
It ain't
Lord here,
smelling
half
like
health,
what
Ogun
now?
Committing the final slash, displacing Renegade.
What do you mean
and
by that?
Sensui. Super Marco moving back, moonwalking back to the Lord. Sensui just one
Give me
more
free Lord
weakness
for Bren,
point.
seems like.
Dash it on out. AP Bren
Yep.
takes
You're
another big objective.
quite
Coming out
precisely.
from AP Bren. baiting out the members of Blacklist International, baiting out Sensui to get out and then punish them. And obviously, their lanes are going to be pushing against Blacklist International naturally. Yue rushing forward the winner truncheon with a needed, absolutely going up against Super Marco. He can be the first one to receive the crossbow of Tang and just deny it completely. But that means that your damage output from the Valentina, it's not going to be as optimal as you would expect from a Valentina that it gets a glaive or a crystal as the third item. And Blacklist International, at this point, they're going to be scrambling for scraps.
Yeah, again, I think at this point, you're hoping that they can stay in the game at least another 5 minutes, right? Get to that point, we extend the series. OHEB just now getting the Malefic Roar will be able to help pump out some of the damage, but really it's about surviving this first, dealing with the Lord push, and from AP Bren, possibly going fishing again.
Like
going fishing.
Swimmers, they get all waves in.
Ranjay's already GG. Ranjay's already dead. Crossbow Tang goes off. Marco doesn't even proc it. Nether Realms go off on both sides. Just hit the base. Get it over with. GG. 2-0, Bren. Wow. Bren's got a 3-0 block. I thought this might go to a game 5, but wow. Bren's really just outclassing Black now.
As AP Bren gets to match point against Blacklist International. Struggling here from game 1, now in game 2. What can they do to adjust?